see a place. I see a need for more rototoms. Somehow I need to get a top row, and I think the only way I'm going to get a row of potentially 5 is a really long bar. That's what I'm thinking. So I found the rototoms. I have a backlog of rototoms back here, 8s and a 10. And I came out here for a rail. Rototom legs. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I thought I had one of these, and I'm gonna need one of those if I'm gonna do the traditional mounting route. Now the problem is that may not work. Top row, that's what we need. More notes. Take it up, fill in a couple of spaces. I need a permanent A flat, permanent G flat. Right now A is my highest note, so I can take it on up from there and not have to. You can see all the extra pieces of sticker. Sometimes those notes are other things. They identify differently. What I want is just a permanent state of being here for the most part, with these rototoms. There's some configurations I can tune the big ones, right, to bass notes. This is all part of the scale, but the big ones, big 3 right up here, are all tunable to the tom. Right now they're A, E, and C. But, you know, if I'm playing a song in D, one of those is going to change. All right, now to think. Up on top of the rototoms, got them all pretty much in rows, right? Row 1, row 2, row 3, and then we're gonna have one more row of 5. And I was thinking we could do brackets. I could have mounted that one optional drum up here, right? Got it just placed, and then I could do, you know, my A flat, have an optional drum without having to tune these drums. But holy smokes, I'm committed now. I've got 5. I need an entire row. I just need to take the scale up as high as I can get it, right? Obviously. All right. Oh, the unicorn rototom set. Oh my God. And boom. Just in case you wanted to see a rototom drop. See a rototom drop. Thanks, Beastie Boys, for keeping it live. This is what I need a new one of. Hardware store. See if this even fits on our rail. Catch you up, here's what we're working with. I got back from the hardware store and I picked up these carriage bolts. I've added this hardware onto it. but the carriage bolt itself fits just perfectly right in here as it's supposed to. And with the Remo carriage bolt system, you've got this handle that clamps this threaded rod tight with this rail right here. And you can see, even if I tighten all of this down as tight as it'll go, there's still way too much play in this guy right here. And it's because these guys aren't threaded all the way through. If I you can see there's a little part of the rod that isn't threaded. So I've either got to go and see if they have one that has threads that go all the way through, because you really need, if you look at this one, these threads go all the way down. Anyhow, so I'm at a conundrum. I've either got to get carriage bolts with threads that go all the way through, or so I've got these drums that mount to like a multi-clamp. Here's an example of an extra drum that I have mounted to a multi-clamp. So I can attach it to this rail, put it in the light. There's your multi-clamp, holding it to the rail. There's the system, just kind of clamps in there. Of course, not enough light. That's better. Yeah, so multi-clamp action, that's how that system works. Here's where I'm at. I managed to find, this is probably the biggest convalescence of rototoms in North America. So these are the extras. These are the drums that fit right in the middle of this set and they would be redundant if I were to add them to this set, right? I have enough 8-inch drums and 10-inch drums to chromatically get me all the way through until I need my 6-inch highs or the lower drums, my bass drums. Lower bass tones. Bass drums is kind of relative. Where's the bass on this? It's not that. There we go. There we go. So my crossroad is I need to add another rail of 4 toms on top. I just need to max out the high range up here. And they need to be straight, which means that they need to be on a rail the way these are, right? I can add another multi-clamp action right here. Goes all the way up, attaches to a rail. There we go. So boom. Rail clamps right on to this, height adjustable. I have some play in like the rotation and distance from everything here, but that's the idea, is this rail is going to hold 4 more drums, and they need to have this Remo mounting system in order to work. These guys with nothing on the end but screw threads, that's not going to cut it. And I haven't wanted to pillage these drums, but I'm looking at them and my mouth is watering because they've got these handles that I need so that I can change the position of these on the rail without using a tool. That would be cool. It just depends on the amount of patience that I have between tonight and tomorrow. And do I want to get this done and just swap it out? Yeah, it's a patience thing. In the meantime, let's do a test. What do you say we do a test? Let's take what's my worst drum? It's this guy. All right. Old. Can go right onto a rail. Oh, you're gonna love this. I'll be back. Do you remember this rail? Let me see if I can get this going. This is the quickest way to string a rototom when it's mostly put together. You just get this entire threaded rod. It's brilliant. Just puts all the pressure, pulls down right from the center on the tension rods. Oh, we've got a drum. We've got a higher drum. All right, well, we're full of drums and full of conundrums because this is gonna work, but for my 4 new drums, this still doesn't solve the issue. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make, oh, that was conundrum number 1. Still pondering it. Here's conundrum number 2. Again, I've got some carriage bolts that don't work. I might go to the hardware store tomorrow, or I might just swap all of these out. Boom. In tune, just like that. A little bouncy up there. Right now, as I add more weight on top, and again, right to the very edge because space is truly a premium. Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the other side here. Take it off. Rotate it 180 degrees, the whole thing 180 degrees. And then I've got it lined up close to the same angle as everything else. Holy smokes, we did it. We did it. We added rototoms to the rototom set. I always knew that we had it in us. Just feels, I'm so proud. Oh, and clamp it super clamped down. Everything goes down. I'm so proud of us, guys. We did it. We did it. Right when you thought there couldn't be any more rototoms added to a single drum set, then somehow all of our dreams came true. All right, well, we've got some extra rototom bits, and honestly, I have no idea where that came from. We'll put them in here. Now, we can focus at the task on hand. Oh my God, that's so beautiful.